So, make an introductory video, they said. Okay, I said. Okay, then I thought, well, I need to say something. So, okay, what is the Bearded Wit? The Bearded Wit is this. I create content. The Bearded Wit is actually, let me put it really simply. The Bearded Wit is, like so many of the best things in life, a complete accident. This came out of an idea right at the beginning of the first lockdown in March of 2020, when the sort of coronavirus was really beginning to bite around the world and lots of places were shutting down. And it was suggested by a couple of friends of mine that someone was feeling a bit down and they were wishing that they had more social contact and how much they would love to have someone tell them a bedtime story. Now, I have done on a number of occasions a few live readings of various things, not least Dickens' Christmas Carol. And one of my friends suggested, well, why don't you ask Matthew? I'm sure he could read you a bedtime story. And it was all, ha ha ha, very funny, very funny. And then I kind of started thinking about it. And that's what it became. I had for a long time thought about doing a reading of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A lot of friends had actually said, Matt, why don't you read us the Hitchhiker's Guide? So I did. And that became the basis of really what the Bearded Wit has become, and that is content to please people's ears. I started doing Facebook live readings every Sunday for a long time. And churned out a whole ton of stuff that I then turned into podcasts, and I posted onto Spotify, Apple, Google, everywhere, which is now approaching it is now over 100,000 listeners around the world, which has completely blown my mind. So this is why I thought, well, why don't I do more of this? And so on the back of the fact that people are tuning in and listening to The Hitchhiker's Guide, I'm now starting to create more content, other content. In the shape of ghost and gothic horror stories, which will be coming up in an upcoming podcast called The Rats in the Walls that I'm creating. And then I will be doing other readings once I've finished. We're still going to, it's February almost of 2021, and we still haven't quite finished The Hitchhiker's Guide. So we're still cracking on through that. We're in the last book that Douglas Adams penned. But that's what I do. I read stories. I'm a storyteller. And so it would be tremendously good of you as a viewer, as a listener to this material, if you would find it in your heart to become a patron. And you can do so from as little as $5 a month, which is literally a cup of coffee a month. And that will enable me to continue doing more and more of this. There's a need, I think, for people to have some what we call hygge in Denmark. I'm an English person living in Denmark, long story. And it would just mean a lot to me if I were able to continue doing this and help people sort of feel connected all over the world, wherever they are. So if you can dip into your pockets and support me how best you can, I appreciate it's all a bit difficult at the moment. Not all of us are working because of things that are going on in the world. But if you can, I would really appreciate that. And I would be very, very grateful. So give it some thought. And if you feel able to, support me. Thank you very much. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. And in the words of Zaphod Peoplebrox, stay hoopy fruits.